Welcome everyone. Welcome to Roseburg Speakers and Storyteller Club. I'm here as your Sergeant of Arms. Because we are on an online meeting, there are a couple of things to keep in mind. Just to respect the person who is speaking, we keep ourselves muted to avoid any distractive noises around. But when we are speaking, we definitely unmute ourselves and as much as possible, put on our video, because it's always a nice feeling to see each other, to express how we feel for the speaker. So please put on your video whenever you are comfortable to. Roseburg Speakers and Storytellers is a hybrid club. We meet every Monday, 7 a.m. Oregon time, using the same Zoom link. So if you have joined us today, it means you just have to use the same link every Monday, same time to visit us. We mostly are online. We are 100% online, but having said that, we have our physical presence in Oregon. With this, I would like to invite the president of the club for a very special meeting today, which is the last meeting of the year, the session. And with this, I'm extremely glad and pleasant to invite our president all the way from Indonesia, who is now in Indonesia, which is sort of to be mentioned, given that she is found more in US these days than Indonesia, but now she is in Bali, and I give it to you, Ayu.
Thank you, Yasmin. For the benefit of our guest, Linda, welcome to Roseburg Speakers and Storytellers. This is our member, and our timer today is our club growth director for this term, who is will be stepping up in 4 days as our program quality director. Thank you, Jim, for being here. And then I would like to say, compliment to Yasmin. Yasmin is our Vice President of Education. She is an Indian, from India, but at the moment she is in Dubai. So Roseburg Speaker and Storytellers members from all over the world. Christina is in England at the moment. Tiger and Jim is in Oregon. Ishel is in Mexico. I don't know what happened with our other of our members. Usually we have at least 10. So to all the members who will see this recording, we miss you. Please come back, and please be a little bit early in the next meeting. Today, our theme is the Circle of Life. Why I choose this theme as Toastmasters? Okay, I'm sorry to say, I finished my presidential remarks, and then I'm going to change my hat as the Toastmaster of the day. The theme of the day is the Circle of Life. Every day we experience morning, afternoon, and evening. In life, we go from babies to the childhood, to teenager, and so on, until the old age. Also in Toastmasters, every years we have cycling between in the leadership team and in the education term. And this is why I choose the team. So we will explore more about Toastmasters, about life, and about ourselves in the table topic. Because in every Toastmaster meeting, we have 3 things. The first one is prepare speech. The second one is table topic. And the third one is evaluation. Since we don't have any speaker today, we will go very hard, dive deep into the table topic. Linda, you are welcome to join us later. As a theme of today's meeting, I would like to welcome Christina as our grammarian to share your role. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayu. It's so lovely to be back at Roseburg Storytellers, Speakers and Storytellers. And my role today as grammarian is to look at the good, users of English, the not quite so good users of English, and also to have the word of the day. Now, I thought about this briefly, and my first thought was Groundhog Day, but I thought that wasn't as inspired, if anyone knows the movie. So what I thought was we'd have the word inspired as the word of the day. So if you could try and use that inspired, inspiring, inspiration. And what's inspiring me right now is I'm looking at Linda's backdrop and my heart's singing, that beautiful ocean, the palm tree. I don't know whether this is a new version of a virtual screen or if it's real. But anyway, that's what's inspiring me today. So I will come back at the end of the meeting with a grammarian's report and let you know how you've all done.
Thank you, Christina. Thank you. And welcome back as an official member of Roseburg Speaker and Storyteller. We love to have you here. Our heart is always with you. Or on the other way, you are always in our heart. Next, I want to call upon our timer, Jim Robinson. Please help me welcome Jim.
Well, good morning. I know for some of you it's not morning, but good morning. And as timer, I will display background lights or background. Okay, it's morning for me. So, and I'm a night person. I typically don't get up for meetings this early in the morning. So I need to get my background back here. Sometimes I hit the wrong button, but as timer, I will time each ask in the meeting that has a specific time. For example, table topics are 1 to 2 minutes, evaluations are 2 to 3 minutes, speeches are based on the project, but often are 5 to 7 minutes. And when we reach the minimum time, I will display a green background. Halfway between the minimum and maximum time, I'll change it to yellow. And at the maximum time, I'll turn it to red. Then you have 30 seconds after the red to wrap up to still be within the qualifying times. If you go beyond that, I don't know what the protocol here is, but in my club, we generally kick people out of the meeting if they go over time. Well, not really. We try to encourage you to stay within the time. That is my role as timer. At the end, I'll give a report.
Thank you, Jim. Wow, kick off from the meeting. That is something. Well, in this meeting, we will not kick off. If you want to do a little bit, we can mute the person. How about that? Okay, let's just try to talk in the time frame. And thank you, Jim, for taking up the role at the last minute. Kuneng, welcome. Hey, where is Kuneng? Got him. Well, at least Kuneng, you were here. If you see the recording, we welcome you back. Tiger, our general evaluator. Hello, sir. Good morning. Please introduce your role.
The role of the general evaluator is to facilitate the evaluation process, which today I think is going to be quite easy because our only 2 people that will be involved in evaluations will be our grammarian and our timer. That'll be fun. I think there's some kind of internet issue because Michelle and Penang both came and left. So I'm wondering if there's some kind of internet thing going on, but that's okay. We're here. We're going to have fun. I will, at the end of the meeting, give a overall evaluation, and there you go. Speak of Penang, there she is. As they say in the idiom, speak of the devil, and she showed back. Back to you, Miss Toastmaster of the day and President.
Thank you. Yeah, President for the last 4 days. Well, I can understand from the chat, we can see Michelle sends her love. She got no sleep last night. It's obvious because Dave, her partner, was in a surgery. I think it's knee surgery. So Michelle, if you see the recording again, we send love to you back. And say hi to Jim, get well soon. Well, let's just start it and go directly to our table topic session. Yasmin, are you ready?
I am.
Okay, let's get started then.
Yes, but before I start, I just want to react to Tiger's suggestion. If we can have table topics being evaluated, table topic evaluator. And I'm just looking at the table topic evaluator. So Toastmaster of the day, any suggestion who could take up as table topic evaluator?
Well, let's ask Linda. Linda, do you know of anything about this since you were a Toastmaster back then?
Okay.
This is really a challenge for me.
Okay.
Okay. So
Do you ever have this kind of experience before?
Yes, I did, but I seldom do table topic evaluation in English. I mostly in Chinese. If you can, allow me to do it in Chinese, that would be fantastic.
that would be so much fun. That would be real fun. But we wait for the fun next time.
Okay.
Sorry, Ayu, but I have a suggestion. So in case if you feel okay, I can propose to evaluate table topics as well. This is just a proposal. In case there is anyone else who is willing to take up, more than welcome, but otherwise I would be more than willing to do so.
Well, Yasmin, you take the challenge. Go for it. How about that, everyone?
Okay, cool. I like it. Thank you. So here is the excitement, and I feel super motivated given that the entire meeting will be centered around the table topics. And not only that, I have seasoned Toastmasters here with us, including Linda. And Linda, I count you already being familiar with Toastmaster, and so don't hesitate. This is the time where you can also participate actively, but I would be coming little later to you so that you can get familiar with how and the process looks like. I see that everyone else here is familiar with how table topic session goes, but I would repeat for the benefit of our guest Linda on how table topic session looks like. So table topic session is a sort of impromptu speaking. We will just have one topic, and whoever is speaking will have 30 seconds to think about it, what he or she wants to speak, if he wants to. It depends. You can, if you think you are ready, you can start instantly. If you want, you need time, you can have 30 seconds to think about what you want to speak. A table topic speaker will be speaking for 1 to 2 minutes. So minimum is to speak for 1 minute. You will see the timer displaying green at 1 minute, meaning it's the minimum time. You will see the timer displaying yellow at 1 minute 30 seconds, meaning it's a good time where you can start thinking of how you're going to wrap up, because then at 2 minutes, the timer will show red, meaning now you have to wind up and stop. After red, it will be displayed red for some time. There would not be sort of, overtime. Okay, there will be. The timer is going to alert you of overtime, but we can have extra 30 seconds. So try to limit wherever you wish to speak within 1 minute to 2 minute 30 seconds max. I hope it is clear. And as I say, I'm very excited because I prepared some topics which were not very easy, but what makes me feel very comfortable is that I'm with a group of very, sort of seasoned Toastmasters, and it will be very, very, for me, very good to know how they feel about this subject. I am going to start with my favorite table topic speaker, because I have heard her speaking sometime, and I know she has very beautiful way of presenting her thoughts. Yes, I guess you are guessing it right. And Christina, I would like to start with you. Would you take up the challenge of being the first? Yeah.
Thank you, Yasmin. I'm very flattered.
Okay, thank you very much, Christina. I have to give you my favorite one. And okay, it is this. It's the little things that matters most. It's the little things that matters most. Tell us something about little things that matters most to you and why.
Thank you, Yasmin. That's a really interesting topic. The little things that matters most. I think when I was growing up, I remember family members saying, "What on earth are you bothered about that for? It's such a little thing, it doesn't matter." But it mattered to me. And whether it's nice manners, people saying please and thank you, to most of us, that comes as second nature. If somebody doesn't ask nicely for something, don't we sometimes wonder, why should I bother? Just the basic courtesies of life. But even just those little messages to show that somebody has remembered us, whether it's our birthday. I thought it was so nice on the RSS WhatsApp group that there have been a couple of birthdays recently and how everyone jumped in. They're little things, they're politenesses, but they mean something. They show that we care. What other examples can I give? I think very often women show their love language with food and cooking. And it can be delightful, but sometimes it can be too much food. But just the fact that somebody's remembered our very favourite dish and they've gone to the trouble to either prepare it for us or even just to go out to the supermarket and buy something that they know that we love. Doesn't that make our lives so much better? So I would absolutely agree with Yasmin that, yes, the little things matter. They can be very significant in our lives. They may seem trivial, but to the recipient, they can mean a lot. Thank you, Yasmin.
Thank you very much, Christina. Thank you for making us rethink that, yes, it's very simple and very little things through which we can bring happiness to others. And these are the things that matters the most. Okay, time for the second table topic. And I'm looking at the people with the videos first, and you. Here you go. Okay, so I know a you is what makes a you, and that's why this table topic is for you. When we have a circle of friends, we have more fun. Tell us something about your circle of friends.
I joined Toastmasters in February 2020, and since then, my circle of friends, mostly from Toastmasters. It is indeed a choice that I made Because every time I'm here, I always feel like something is encouraging. Something is positive, and I always look forward to that. Something new, something unique that I heard and experienced. That's made me feel like this is a perfect circle of friends for myself. Striving, and always positive. For example, today I see Linda here. Linda, the way you come, just by looking up at the website, coming here, it's just give me an inspiration or make me understand, oh, people can do that too. And as a president, I was thinking earlier, wow, thanks to all the EXCO who always make the website updated, since we just have a new Zoom link. So people like Linda herself can join us and enjoy having fun, learning. Another circle of friends maybe outside Toastmasters, the mountain climbers and the people in the villager here. They are all always have something positive for me. So what I want to convey is life is short. Have and choose your circle of friends, because with them, we taste the sweet together. Without them, thank you for being my friend, and thank you for your friendship. Back to you, table topic master.
Thank you very much, Ayu, and thank you as well for being our friends, because your smile and your cheerfulness makes us feel your warmth. So thank you for being our friend. And here is the time for the next. And I see Ishel almost prepared to take up the next. Ishel, are you ready?
Yes, yes, Jasmine.
Okay, cool. So here it is. Even the seasons form a great circle in their changing and always coming back again. Even the seasons form a great circle in their changing and always coming back again. Which is your favorite season and why?
Okay, well, in the past, someone asked me about that season, and I say summer. It's my favorite season, and it is because when I was child, most of in that time of summer, on vacation of August, June, we went to Acapulco, to beach. So the sun, the beach, like Linda has right now. I love it. I enjoy it to be in the beach, in the sun. That I was safe. But I remember who asked me about this season. It was a French teacher, and I say summer, and she say, "Do you like the running days?" I was thinking, no, it's for the raining days. It's for the sun, in the sun moments. Say, and this teacher let me thinking about it. I think that the summer is not like that, but in Paris, maybe the summer most of the time is rainy and it's a little dark. I don't know, but I say summer for the sunshine, for that moment. And that is my favorite season, not for the vacation and for go to the beach and the sun moments. Thank you, Yasmin. Back to you, Madam Toastmasters.
Thank you very much, Michelle. Your favorite season is summer, but when we see you, we feel like spring because you're always smiling and it gives us the impression of the energy and, positive energy and the colors around. So we feel having you in the room makes us love springs. With this, I have to invite people who are hiding by switching off the camera. And Kunang, I see, was here, but she has gone. And I think someone got the hint and quickly switched on the video so that that could hide by saying, no, I had my video switched on. But Tiger, I know you are now ready. So this one is for you, Tiger. Okay. And this has to go to Tiger. Tiger, in your opinion, the greatest invention in the history of mankind is wheel or beer? What do you think and why? Let me repeat. In your opinion, the greatest invention in the history of mankind is wheel or beer, and why?
Beer, or what was my other choice? Not that it really needs to be another choice, but what was the second choice?
Wheel or beer?
Wind?
Wheel.
Oh,
W-H-E-L.
the wheel or beer. Well, the obvious choice for a man from Oregon would be beer. However, realistically, the wheel is the greatest invention. And why do I say that? Because how do you get beer from one place to another? You have to have trucks. And what do trucks need? They need wheels. So in order to get beer from, say, Oregon, where we make very good beer, to New York City, where they can charge 4 times as much for it, you need lots of wheels. As a matter of fact, you need a truck with 18 wheels. How about that? The wheel, if you stop and think about it and go way back, in all seriousness, if you go way back in the history of mankind, what is the thing that created civilization? Mobility. The ability to move from one place to another, the ability to get trades and goods from one place to another. And what caused that to expand rapidly? Wheels. Camels work okay, horses work okay, but what do horses do? They pull wagons, and what's a wagon need? They need wheels. So the wheel is, along with fire, if you really look at it from a biological standpoint, the wheel and fire are the two things that created civilization. So we're all kind of at the mercy of wheels now. I don't know about you guys. I'm on a road trip right now. I love road trips. But think about civilization. Think about civilization right now without wheels. No cars, no trucks. Kind of a nice thought, actually, but the world would stop real fast if all the trucks stopped. I can tell you right now, if all the trucks stop in the United States the economy would crumble in 3 days. My first reaction is beer, but realistically, I think it's the wheel. Back to you, tabletop master.
Thank you, Tiger, for making us go round and round like a wheel with your answer, not knowing it's the beer or the wheel, which is better. So I'll come back to the round and round little later, but I see that now Kunang is here with us. Kunang, is your internet connection bit stable?
Sometimes it's good, sometimes not.
Okay, so let's hope that it's going to be stable, and I give you the next stable topic. Would you like to take up the next stable topic?
Yes.
Okay, so let's hope that your internet is stable, and in case you are dropped out, then we will switch on to the next, okay?
Yes.
So, okay, Kunal. Mm. Okay. I'm going to give this to you, Kunal, because I think you strongly believe in this. So here is it. What goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. Do you believe in karma? To you, Kunal.
What goes around come around?
Comes around. Do you believe in karma?
Yes, I do believe that. Because in reality and the law of nature is realistic. What we do, we will get. So the act of kindness, even it's a small thing, it will come back to us. The same way, a bad thing that we do to other and to ourselves, sometimes it comes back to us too. Yes, and sometimes I wonder, we are always trying to do good and kindness to the other people, but why sometimes troubling is still come to us like me too? Sometimes I feel not so happy, but sometimes I think maybe life is not always good thing always happen to us. Sometimes the bad things come to taste the kindness and the characteristic, how we change or how we react when we face the trouble situation. So it makes me feel better, and I try to be happy and appreciate the troubling when it comes to my life. So yes, in life it's reality that karma is it comes from our action. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kunal. Thank you for making us wonder and in a way remember that karma comes to us in our action. So whatever we are doing is gonna be what we are gonna get. Okay. And Linda, how are you doing? Do you feel comfortable to take a table topic?
Sure. I'm waiting
Okay.
for this moment.
Okay. Then this makes me feel comfortable to give you little, okay, it's not that difficult. I know you're gonna make it. I was just pulling your leg. Okay, here it is. The end of a journey is the beginning of next. The end of a journey is the beginning of next. Have you ever experienced this in your life?
The end of the journey is the beginning of the next. Do you believe in this, dear Toastmasters? I don't believe so. I believe that the journey continues and go around and around. It does not end somewhere. For example, I joined Toastmaster about 8 years ago. And then the first year I joined Toastmaster, they elected me as the vice president of our education. And then the next year I became the president. Oh, where else can I go? I'm the president. And in our small city, at that time, there's only one club there. we do not have a division there, here. We don't have an area here. It means that I cannot be a division director. I cannot be an area director. It looks like that's the end of my journey. Was it the end of my journey? No, it's not. I built another club, and a Toastmaster club focusing on English speaking. So we had 2 clubs here in this city. Do you know how many clubs are here in our city now? There are 12 clubs. It means that our club, our city can have our own division. So I never believe that our journey will end somewhere. I believe that the journey will continue round and around and around. That's it. Thank you.
You summarized it so well, Linda. It's all going to be round and round and round. Thank you for this rounding up of the bigger message. And now, yes, I have one person in the room. I guess he has guessed himself. It's going to be Jim. Jim, would you be willing to take up next? I
Okay.
see you can time you up. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, okay, Jim, this is for you. What comes to your mind when you see potter's wheel? What comes to your mind when you see potter's wheel, and why?
Sorry, what wheel is that again?
Okay, it's perhaps my pronunciation, but I'm going to put it in the chat and I'm going to repeat it again. What comes to your mind when you see potter's wheel?
Potter's wheel. Okay. Thank you. I'm Table Topic Master and Toastmasters. I have a bowl in my cabinet that I sometimes use for whatever I happen to be eating at the time. But every time I eat out of that bowl, it reminds me of the person who gave that bowl to me. She made it on her own potter's wheel, and she crafted this because it was something that she would do on a regular basis. She would just make various items, bowls, dishes, plate, whatever. But the fact that she made it herself and then gave it to me made me feel very inspired about doing other things and trying to help make things myself. She is someone that impressed me. She was a member of an organization called the Women's International League for Peace and Freedom. She had run for Congress when she lived in California, and she helped to organize groups of people working towards peace. And in this organization that she was involved with, she actually worked with women all around the world helping to organize for peace. So the fact that I have this bowl that she gave me, that she made with me in mind, just impressed me and helped me to be inspired to help work towards other activities and other meaningful goals. And so that is what comes to mind. If I see a potter's wheel somewhere, it will remind me of this person who made this bowl and gave it to me because of the work that she did in her life. What's that?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jim, for sharing that with us, because this is really helping us learn that there are small things in life that matters. Your friend could give her time to make this thing for you, made it so much more valuable. So thank you for sharing that with us. We are doing good. We have had one round of table topics, and I believe we can take another 10 minutes Toastmaster of the day. Is that fine if I take 10 to 12 more minutes?
Yes, sure. It seems
Okay.
like we have time.
Okay, cool. So this time I'm gonna be leaving it to the next level, meaning the topics are gonna go a little bit more difficult to be put up for speeches impromptu. And the challenge is gonna be that you guys have to show your hands up. So whoever is gonna raise hands up is gonna get definitely vote for appreciation for taking up that difficult topic. And it's just gonna show that you are prepared for anything that comes or being thrown at you. So with a smile, and take it with a smile. So let's see who is smiling the most to pick up the most difficult one. Oh, I already see hands raised. Oh God, this is gonna be tough. Wow, cool. So let's take this up. I have 2 people voting for this already. And I have to give up the difficult one. Okay, so I saw Linda and Christina hands raised already, and I saw Linda was fastest. So Linda, this comes to you.
And Kanang had raised her hand too.
Oh, Kunang as well. Okay. Sorry, Kunang, but I think Linda won this time. So I give this to Linda.
Okay, give it to Kanam, please. I can wait next time. Next time when I join your club's meeting.
Okay. If there is a request from the guest, I cannot dare to deny. So in respect of the guest, I give it to Kunang. Kunang, this is for you. C for circle. C for cash. And C for character. When you think of circle, when you think of C of the circle, what is most important for you? C for cash or C for character, and why?
C for
C
circle,
cash
for cash, C
or C for character. What's
for character.
more important, and why?
I think C for character is most important because our lives stand to the other. Our characters is really valuable and it can phrase our feeling and the people around. So in characteristic, it's like when we appreciate the thing around us and we appreciate the people that we met without judgment, we bring peace and happiness and free feeling. And the connection is more deeply. And then we feel free. When we feel free, everything is go. It goes so good and well. We are happy. So yes, for me like that. When I meet people, when we feel free to get with each other. So, for example, with my friend from Australia, she is so open to me. I met her in person, so we talk like we met before. We open and so friendly, so everything go easy. So I think character is really good and important. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kunang. I somehow feel that I knew that you are gonna choose for character. So you did not disappoint me that I know you well. So thank you, Kunang, for that. But Linda, you're not spared. So here, this comes for you. C for circle. The C of the circle stands what for you? C for cash or C for character? and why?
If I have a chance to accept more cash from other people or to develop more character, strong character for myself, I would like to choose cash because looking at the picture of Penang, I can see that many young children, teenagers, I think they need help from other people. Not only this group of teenagers, there are many kids out there in different countries, in different continents. They need help from others, especially during the COVID-19 period. Many children were not able to go to school because of a lockdown, because of other influence of the virus breakout. And there are also some children, even they are in rich cities, but they have some psychology issues. They are distressed. They have anxiety, this kind of issue. They need professional help. So if I have enough cash, I will be able to help them immediately. But if I'm going to receive the help to develop my own character, it will take me a long time to go to the path to help them. So that's why I will accept more cash to help those people, those children. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you for bringing in such a beautiful perspective, Linda. How with cash we can help build our and others' character. So thank you for linking that story. And here is Christina. C for cycle, C for Christina. And here the question to you, Christina. C for cash or C for character? Which one would you choose and why?
Well, thank you, Yasmin, for this deep and meaningful question. And the first thing that comes to my mind is the political scene. And of course, we're all in different countries, different cultures. We have different ideas. But I think we all recognize bad behavior when we see it. And I don't know about you guys, but I've seen a lot of bad behavior here from the politicians. So if we look at our leaders, character is the thing that defines them, or lack of character. And I think right now, very, very sadly, from a British perspective, we're talking about lack of character. And our leader might, if he chose, to go get a haircut. And that's tangible, and that would be kind of immediate. He can't go get a character. That's what's lacking in our culture. It's about, as you originally asked, the small things that people expect, the very basic decencies, respect. And sadly, whether it's respect for rules, whether it's rules that they themselves have made, or respect for other people, when we see that that's missing, that's just a whole gaping hole in society. And now I feel like I've dug myself a great gaping hole. But there's nothing like adding a bit of politics or a bit of religion, just to throw a little grenade in there into the mix. So for me, it would definitely be character. But I think Linda did a pretty good sales job on how cash can add into the mix as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Christina, for sharing your thoughts as well, and sharing that it's the character that decides the leadership quality, or to say that in a leader, we are looking for a good character. So these are the values which makes a person stand differently, right? Be it any platform, be it the leader, a leader need not be a leader of a country, but we are all leader in our own sense. And whatever area of the life we are leading, we should have strong character about that. So thank you for connecting those two important values. And here I have to bring another leader in the scene who is calmly smiling at us because she has to bring in her thoughts as to C that stands in circle for her, C for cash, or C for character. Ayu, to you, what do you think?
Can I choose both, Jasmine? Cannot. It's all right. Well, my experience in life is never about the cash. My experience always with character. That's why I choose character. This is what I will share with you. I travel. I have a house. I have friends. But everything of them is not from my cash. I feel so lucky that everything is provided when I need it. So intention, when we have the intention, the universe is within us. There's a quote about that. We are a drop, we are the ocean in a drop. So when we have the intention to help people, like Lida said, to be a leader for those who, for people that, for being a leader that is needed, you just need a character. Our heart, our positive energy, our good intention is the key to open the door of the universe. This is my story, and I will stick with that.
Wow. How do you feel? Yeah, you guys have the key to open the doors to get both cash and character. How about that? And the key is intention. Wow, cool. Cool are you? Really like the idea. And okay, this is the last special pick. And the last special pick goes to the man who is hiding behind the camera because he has a special challenge to turn the serious subject with the punch of comedy. So Tiger, your challenge is this. You have to bring humor in this topic. C or circle? What is important for you? C for cash or C for character, and why? You have to bring in C of comedy. To you, Tiger.
I'm sorry, Yasmin, I just can't be humorous. Give me money, that's what I want. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 10 years old, and I still know the lyrics by heart. Ask any 10-year-old in the world, boy or girl. And what are they gonna say? I want to be a millionaire. We are all deluded by money. If you've ever seen the movie Forrest Gump becomes a millionaire by accident. If you've ever seen a movie, he's out in a shrimp boat. They actually stay out in the ocean and survive a hurricane. All the other shrimp boats are in the dock and get wasted. So he's the only shrimp boat left, and he becomes a millionaire. And someone asked him, well, what's it like to be a millionaire? He goes, well, money, just one last thing. So there's the yin and the yang. We need money. You need money. You need money to eat. You need money to have a place to live. It's just one of the necessary evils. However, our president brought up a really good point. If you're one with the universe and you're doing the right thing, the money just seems to come. You know, this idea that, you know, work a lot, make a lot of money, and then recreate, I think is a false premise. I think the premise should be do what you want, do what you love, help other people, and the money will just follow you. I've never had a lot of money, but I've never needed. I've never gone a day without food. I've never gone a day without some kind of joy. So I think money is a necessary evil, but it doesn't need to be that way. But again, give me money. That's what I want. Yeah, yeah. So if you guys want to be happy and give, hey, I got a PayPal account. Bring it on. I promise you give me money, I'll help other people. Back to you, Tabletop Master.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Tiger. Thank you. I knew you're not going to disappoint me, and you did not. You did not disappoint me in confusing me. Because towards the end, I don't know what's important, money or let the money will just flow and I do what I have to do. Tiger, I am utterly confused with your round and round and round answer, but that's the thing. That's the message you have given us through your intervention, that basically just do what you would want to do and money will flow. With this, I'm looking at the clock and I'm going to give it back to Toastmaster of the day. And I would really like to thank you all for participating, taking up the challenge. I know the questions were not easy. I know they were not meant for an impromptu speech. They were very deep and thoughtful at the time, but I really like the way you people sort it up. And as I said in the beginning, I'm very glad that I have had a very seasoned team of Toastmasters today. So thank you, thank you, thank you very much. And I give it back to you, Ayu.
Thank you, Yasmin. What such a good topic session, and everybody got to speak. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. And now we are ready for the evaluation session. Tiger, as general evaluator, are you ready? Okay, let's help me welcome, please, 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 Tiger.
Thank you so much, Miss President and Toastmaster of the day. Let's hear from our grammarian and see just how inspired we were today. I know for a fact that I didn't use the word, although I was inspired by John Lennon's song, I just didn't say
it. Fellow Toastmasters, well, Tiger, I think you just snuck in and inspired there. So we did quite well for the word of the day. I used it, Ayu used it, Jim used it a couple of times, Yasmin, yeah, and now Tiger. So there were some nice uses of the English language. We had Ayu talking about her perfect circle of friends, encouraging and positive. And I want to know what happened to the canine friends as well. We didn't hear about the canine friends today. We had the greatest invention in history. Well, Tiger's always going to be a star there. I learn something every time I come to this club. I didn't know they made beer in Oregon. So wheel and fire created civilization. The world would stop if the trucks stopped. I think Canada found that out. Then we had Kanang with her very inspiring talk. Every time I hear Kanang, it's like her English has come up to another level, which is just so beautiful to hear. She sounded clear, she sounded articulate, but this isn't a grammarian's thing, that's about words. She was talking about karma and acts of kindness. Even small things would come back to us and bad things come to test us. I liked that. Really clear. Things don't have to be said in a very complicated way to have a lot of strong impact. We had Linda immediately coming back with the answer to her question was no. I like that. And then she very articulately told us why. She built 12 clubs. I'm inspired. What city is that? Do tell us, Linda. Jim talked about the bowl in his cabinet and how it reminded him of this lady. And it was like a word picture for me that I was thinking of the words Peace Bowl. He was talking about this lady who was part of the Women's International League for Peace and Freedom, something I've never heard about, but now I want to Google. That was just really simple, but inspiring. We had, again, Linda really nailing the cash versus character. I liked the controversial way she did that, very clear. And the next round we had IU saying, our heart and good intention is the key to open the door to the universe. That is just so beautiful. And Tiger talking about yang and yang. If you're doing the right thing, the money will come. Money is a necessary evil. So really nice phrases there. Thank you, everybody. Linda, please do share what city you're from.
From Dongguan, a city in Guangdong, southern China.
Fabulous. Thank you. And back to you, Mr. General Evaluator.
Thank you, Christina. You always bring such a great perspective. You're so amazing. We missed you. It's nice to have you back. You bring a quality and character. You didn't bring any cash. Next time, bring some cash, but you did bring your character, and we appreciate that. Look at Yasmin and IU. They're both looking at me like, oh my goodness, who gave him this job? Timer, Jim, how did we do today?
Okay, everyone stayed within their time requirements. For table topics, the shortest time was Linda on her second table topic at 1 minute 41 seconds. And the longest time was Tiger at 2 minutes 16 seconds. So everyone was within the qualifying times.
Wow, that is fantastic. Great job, everybody. Very well done. Well, let's just dive right into my general evaluation. I've been a member of this club. Yasmin's giving me the, no, not yet.
Yeah, Tiger, we promised for a table topic evaluation in the beginning.
Well, in the honor of time, we're out of time.
Well, I'm gonna, if you can give me 4 minutes, I will be quick. Is it possible?
I'll give you
3 minutes?
I'll give you 2.5.
2.5. Okay. So I respect general evaluators 2.5 minutes, and this is a forced creativity. I will be creative in my table topic evaluation to respect 2.5 minutes. So we are Roseburg speakers and storytellers. Let's remind ourselves that stories are the best way to share our experiences or table topics. The topics weren't designed around storytelling, but having said that, many of us did share stories. So can we have a quick round of what all stories we heard today? Do you all remember? Help me. What stories from the table topics do you remember?
Forrest Gump was a millionaire by accident.
Sorry?
Forrest Gump was a millionaire by accident.
Right.
Our current president has traveled the world. There's a story.
Right.
Yes, for IU club of climbing mountain, friends.
And from Linda, she told the story of the city doesn't have only have one club and then grow to 12.
Right. Right. You guys are forgetting the bowl. The bowl. Someone presented the bowl. The bowl, right?
Jim's Peace Bowl was beautiful.
Yes. Yes. So we heard many stories today. And on a simple note, just to tell you all that we did good in telling stories, but we should do more of telling stories, because when we tell stories, we pass across our message very effectively. For example, we heard the story from Jim. We heard the story from Linda. We heard a story from Ayub. We heard a story from Tiger. Christina, I am trying to recall if I hear a story. If I heard and I missed it, it's my mistake. But if I haven't heard it, it's a challenge for you next time. Ishel, you have to share a story. I missed hearing a story. You told about summer, how it is. Take it as a challenge, because this is a different level of table topics. So next time, a simple message that whenever we are trying to convey our message strongly, let's make it go through a story, because storytelling is a very effective style of putting our thoughts through. With this, I give it back to you, General Evaluator.
Well, I'm impressed. You did that in 2.5 minutes. Very nicely done. So I'll go back to what I was saying. This is the most unique. I've been a member of this club for 3 years, 150 meetings. This is by far the most unique meeting that we've ever had, and absolutely one of the best. And I'm just sitting here kind of laughing. Here, Jim and I, a couple of old guys, well, at least I'm old, Jim's only 40. Surrounded by 5 beautiful women from 5 different countries. Wow. Jim, what else can you do that? This guy's going to get out of bed in the morning more often, I think. So this was fantastic. It was an impromptu session about impromptu speaking. It was amazing. And the fact that we have such talented people here just made it that much easier. You made a comment about Penang, Christina, and how far she has progressed. And that is the beauty of Toastmasters. And it's one of the beauties of this particular club, because almost everybody in this club is speaking English as a second language. And when Penang first came, she couldn't do 30-second table topics. And today she did beautiful job. So that is impressive. That's inspiring. And Linda, wow, unbelievable. And you know, the funny thing I'm thinking, this is kind of humorous. I know I'm not very funny. I was the VPE of this club and then the president. When I was the president, IU was the VPE, and now she's the president. And our current VPE is Yasmin, and guess what? Yasmin's going to be the president. So when you were talking about going VPE to president, I find humor in that. So there is a circle. There's a circle there. So overall, great meeting. Thank you, everybody. And for those of you that are listening to this on video, members, come back. I know it's summer. I know you're busy. Come back. You see what you missed? Don't ever miss a meeting. This is the best hour and 15 minutes of the week. Back to you, Table Topics Master. And her last few minutes as president, Miss Ayub.
Thank you, Tiger. I am not the table topic master.
Toastmaster, president, soon to be
Okay.
soon to be the non-president.
Yeah, that's true. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here to spark this meeting today. Thank you, Linda. Welcome again. And please come back. Just a little bit note. We want you. We want you. Well, we would love to have your email address so we can send you a future invitation, weekly email distribution. If you can put it in the chat, we would like to appreciate, we will appreciate that very much. And then I just want to have, I know this is 1 minute over, but I would just want to say, to announce something. So Jim is here for that reason too. esteemed member of RSS, wherever you are and whoever look at this recording, it is my privilege today to announce the next new leadership team of Roseburg Speakers and Storytellers. President Yasmin Telwala. Vice President of Education, Rukaya Motagam. Vice President of Membership, Ikshel Ismandi. Thank you, Ikshel, for being here. VPPR, Vice President of Public Relations, Deja Stanley. Secretary, Mary Pearson. Treasurer, Michelle Albalin. And Sergeant at Arms, Tiger McKendy. With that, I will adjourn the meeting. Thank you and see you again next week. Meeting adjourned.